Hey everybody, it's Alma. Welcome back to Keto Meets Menopause. This is week 3 of Make a Plan Monday. So guys, I'm telling you, this Make a Plan Monday has been something that is keeping me extremely accountable to, that sounded like I said accountable. I'm not accountable, but I am accountable. So it has been keeping me extremely accountable to my keto way of eating, my keto way of life, and also supporting my husband in his journey. He has some news to share with you guys, but I'm going to wait and let him share that news. Basically, I've had 2 weeks of my Make a Plan Monday, and the plans that I've had in place have been rock star performance, guys. So let's say the 14 days, 11, actually 12 of those days have now been days where my husband needed to leave the house with food in hand, so a lunchbox. I have accomplished, out of those 12 days, 11 days. This past Friday it didn't get done. He had a late night. By the time he got home, I had forgotten to make his lunchbox. I got up that morning to make it, and he had such an early morning that he didn't have time for it. But the interesting thing about that is we ended up doing a virtually 24-hour fast. And let me tell you, my plan is to not do 24-hour fasts. It's amazing that when I hit that 24-hour mark, my body said, what are you doing to me? I don't like this. I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And that's one of the things I've loved about the ketogenic way of eating, is that my body never says, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. That 24-hour unintentional fast, it did not like. Maybe if I knew that I was intentionally going to be fasting, it would have felt differently. I might have been emotionally prepared for it. This was a situation where it was Cinco de Mayo. That's my son's birthday. He just turned 29, and his sweetheart celebrate the same birthday. So both of them are May 5th babies. So the two of us hung out together. He decided he didn't want to have lunch. We didn't end up getting home until like 7 o'clock. And I think my last meal had been like at 5 the previous day. So I did a longer than 24-hour fast. And it is. Not going to do that. I need to be better prepared in that situation, or I need to be able to say to my husband, hey, let's pull over, we can get some type of protein style burger or do something, but my body's not going to be happy with this. And I realized that because my body wasn't happy with that, I did overindulge that evening, and I'm still seeing puffiness in my face from that. I have a thyroid disorder. I ended up not taking my medicine that night because I ate so late, and with thyroid medicine you take it either an hour before or 2 hours after you eat, and I was out for the count by the time those 2 hours hit. It's amazing that I can do 18 hours, I can do 20, I can do 22, but that 24 mark, I was hungry. At 26 hours, I wasn't hangry, I was really hungry. I wanted to eat. I was feeling deprived, and like I said, through this journey I've never done anything to make myself deprived. So it's something for me to analyze about myself and why I had the reaction that I did. Okay, so better planning there. That's the only area where I feel like I fell short. This week, my Make a Plan Monday. What are my plans? My plan is that I read a horrible sign on my trail the other day. It said that they're going to be shut down June 5th through June 30th so they can do some overpass construction work on the bridge, and therefore they are shutting down the trail to make sure that all individuals on the trail are safe from any particles coming down from the bridge. So part of my plan is to start now figuring out what I'm going to be doing from June 5th through June 30th, and that's making a huge assumption that it will run on schedule. I need to make sure I have a plan so that I don't find myself being a lazy tush for an entire month and use the excuse of, well, my trail is shut down. So I have a little nook in my bedroom where I have exercise equipment, and I need to come up with a plan on how I'm going to use that exercise equipment. I used to use it all the time, so it shouldn't be a big plan, but I am a creature of habit. So the fact that I am going to be out of my habit, by force, I need to start planning now, because otherwise I'm tempted myself an excuse because they, quote, took my trail away, and I'll pout on my little high chair and bang on it because somebody took my favorite toy away from me. Are you guys that way? I mean, when it's something that you make a decision on, it's okay, but when someone else, you know, makes that decision for you, is it harder for you to accept? You need to have a plan in place to make sure that my month of June is a great month. Maybe that's the month that I make sure I am enrolled into the YMCA by that date so I can start. Maybe I hire a personal trainer for that month and finally learn how to properly do weightlifting. Maybe I get on my beloved Pilates machine, which I used to do all the time, and it was so wonderful for my core, my arms, everything, and gave me such great flexibility. My flexibility right now is not great. So my Make a Plan Monday is to continue making sure that I have meals ready for myself or my husband, and to share them with you guys. Based on what I'm seeing, you guys are enjoying the cooking series and are getting good ideas from it. Maybe even purchasing some fun little kitchen gadgets based on what you're seeing from the channel. So that gives me great joy, guys. Thank you so much. Between that, the cooking, a plan for exercise for the month of June. I know we're only in the month of May, but
if I wait till that week before, you know, I might be pulling my hair out saying, ah!
So I want to make sure I have a plan now in place. And I want to make sure that my channel reaches out to everybody and that I don't offend anybody based on the types of food that I'm making. Is too pricey of a food product and or not quality enough. So bear with me, guys. Understand that I want to reach all of the demographics of a keto follower, because I am that person. I love variety. So understand that I am trying to accomplish that same thing as well, is to give to everybody and not just put myself in a small box. You're going to see a recipe that I'm going to be doing very shortly, and some of you guys I know are going to say, Alma, what are you thinking? I'm thinking I have a craving. Thank you so much for your time, for your patience. I truly enjoy reading all the comments. I've been a little slow in some of those responses this week, but I'm working on it. It's trying to find life balance sometimes. And when you try to find life balance is when sometimes it all goes astray. But you know what? You don't give up. You keep on trying to find that balance, and it'll happen, guys. That being said, I wish all of you guys a blessed week ahead of you. Let me know what you're doing to create your successful week, and I look forward to finding out what's going on in your life through either your response or through your channel. So have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.